Hey guys, we just wanted to do a little spotlight on a car that we're just completing right now. We're going to take it out and do a little bit of driving as well, but we wanted to throw this up and give you guys a little recap, like synopsis of this project, of this build. This is a customer that came to us. He does a lot of rally driving. He does a lot of events with him and his wife, and they do a lot of cross-country style driving, as well as, of course, locally. Super good dude. He was actually on a rally when he came here to drop the car off. The car had a supercharger on it previously, which he enjoyed and liked, but wanted to have something with a little bit more sound and a little bit more power. So we decided to do our C1400 package on the car with some, little tweaks and some little upgrades in addition to the base C1400 package. So just in addition to our base C1400 kit, this car we did a billet intake manifold on, which came out absolutely beautiful. This customer decided, along with the sales guys, to color match some of his parts on the turbo kit with almost like the gold stitching that rolls inside of inside of the car. And as well as his wheels, which we did for him, dismounted, and we had his wheels coated to be able to match the turbo kit, which is actually super cool. It worked out and looks amazing. So we also did a full fire suppression on this car. The client, again, been driving a lot with his wife and a lot of rallies, wanted to make sure that there was some safety involved there, and as well a roll bar for any of the track stuff or street stuff that he decided to do long distance. So did a full roll bar. That came from Boost Logic, so thank you to the guys at Boost Logic. We did our own fire suppression that we built custom, which is super trick. I'll show you here in a second just where the handle is and how we kind of integrated that into the Huracan interior. Very neat. And then, of course, our turbo kit and package with the Dodson transmission parts. We did a second gear upgrade in this car. We did the Dodson Pro Max 9-plate clutch in it. And then, of course, it's controlled by a full Motec system, the standalone Motec system. So the car made 1410 on the dyno. So, and of course, the way that we utilize that power on the street is a little different based on whether it's got 20s or whether it's got 18s. This car's got a 20-inch tire on it. So how that lays the power to the ground, we're going to manipulate that torque management through the lower gears to make it so that it just lays the power to the ground just as nicely as it possibly could. And that'll equate to, a lower 3-second 60-130 time on this tire. So as far as quarter mile times, I'm not going to throw those out there because on a 20-inch tire, it depends on the prep, the track, all kinds of stuff on a 20-inch tire. You get a little bit of wheel hop and all of a sudden it ruins the whole run. So not going to really quote those numbers, but low 3, 60 to 130. So I'll have him show you a little bit of the turbo kit. This color came out absolutely beautifully. I mean, it works with the car so well. We did the Sissio Performance logo there, as you can see, in black, just to add that extra attention to detail instead of doing it all one color. It's not easy to do when you're coloring that, actually, so there's a lot of detail in that, which we pride ourselves in for sure. And then, turbo kit that you can't see, unfortunately. That's why people run around with these things with no bumpers on them, because there's just art behind that bumper. But a lot of that turbo kit and the parts of it are color matched, whether it be black or the nice classy gold color. So if you come around here to the interior, you can see here where we did the fire suppression handle. If you're in the car, it's very nice, it's right here. One of the nice things about that my tech was explaining to me is that there was no holes drilled on the interior. In order to do that, utilize some of the factory mounting points, which makes it just a little bit nicer. Again, just that extra quality and attention to detail rather than just drilling through two holes through the tunnel. And then, of course, the Boost Logic roll bar, which he'll show you on some pan shots that turned out, really well. And then, of course, we mounted the fire suppression system to the roll bar itself. So, car came out beautifully. Of course, sounds great, runs great. We're going to be delivering this car next week to the client, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm pretty excited to drive it. We're going to do a little bit of driving and throw that video up here in the next week or two as well, and then hopefully maybe get some information or some feedback from the customer himself, maybe a couple of videos or some street polls, and be able to put that up as well. So just before I kind of close this video down, also right behind this, just wanted to kind of give a little quip about another project that I'm super excited about. A super good customer of mine, Carl. we are doing his Spider, his Huracan Spider. That is going to be our C1800 package, fully built motor, bigger turbo kit with 72s as well, with the intake manifold, fully built transmission, and the video guy just bumped into a box. And sorry, Henry, there's a box there. I asked you if you wanted me to move the forklift. Anyway, so yeah, super excited about Carl's Spider. We are just starting on that now, getting that started after we finished this Huracan of Collins. So yeah, that's going to be a fun one. So that car is not going to be a major event car. He drives it on the street and really enjoys it. But it's gonna have the power to be able to run to an event if he wants to. I'm trying to get him to let me drive the car in Texas, but I don't know. We're good friends. I don't know if we're great friends. I think we're great friends. What do you think, Carl? I think you should let me take it to Texas. Anyway, so we're excited about that car. It's going to get 18s as well, some street wheels and some track wheels, and like I said, that fully built motor, which we're stoked about. So anyway, just wanted to give you that kind of little update on this car and this project and something that's to come. We'll give you some street videos later on down the road that will be a little bit more fun to watch than me standing in front of this car babbling. So appreciate you guys very much. Like and subscribe and do all that stuff that you're supposed to do. See y'all. C1400 kit, as you guys know. Why are you looking at me like that? He's like stopping, like looking at me like anticipating what I'm gonna say. It's freaking me out, man. I do not know what it made exactly on the dyno. Should I figure that out before we finish this video? Do you know how much it made on the dyno?
I think it's 1410, but...
Okay. All right, well, and then you can